Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making peach salsa. This is a cold salsa and it comes together super easy. It is great for summer and let's get started. So here I have some peaches and we are going to blanch these so that we can peel the skin off easy. So I'm just taking one and we're going to put it in some boiling water. And then next to that I have this bowl of cold water and I don't have any ice in my house right now. So I have this ice pack in a Ziploc bag and I just put that in the water to get it a little colder since it's supposed to be ice water, but it worked just fine. So we're going to take that peach out of the boiling water and put it into the ice water and then let that sit for a few minutes to get it nice and cold. It just kind of shocks the peach to help it release the skin a little bit easier. And then we're just going to take a knife here and slice down one side of it, and then you can just peel the skin apart right on that cut line and it comes right off. Super easy. So we're going to do that to 3 peaches today. And then next we have a sweet jalapeno. You could use spicy. I just had this sweet one that was fresh from the garden that needed to get used. So I used this one. If you want it to be a spicier salsa, you could use regular hot jalapenos and you could also leave the seeds in it. I just had this sweet one available, so that's what I used. I'm just dicing up this jalapeno and I went back over it again to make sure that they were really small because I didn't want to get a big bite of jalapeno. I wanted to spread throughout the salsa a little bit better. I'm just going to add the jalapenos to the bowl here, and then we're going to take a red onion. You could use any kind of onion for this. I just really like the way that this red onion with the purple color of it looked with the peaches. So I'm cutting off the ends and then I'm going to cut it in half from end to end and then peel off the outer layer to get all of the skin of the onion off. And I found this to be the easiest way to peel the onions. So this was a pretty small onion. I used about a quarter of it. And I diced this up, and same thing with the jalapeno. I went over it again to get it even smaller so that it was really fine. You don't have to do that. If you like bigger chunks of onion, that's fine. This was just personal preference. I wanted the smaller pieces. And this purple color turned out so pretty with the peaches. You could use any kind of onion. You could use a sweet onion, yellow onion, white. I just really wanted the color difference. The color contrast, I should say. So once we have those all diced up, we're going to add them to the bowl with the jalapeno. And then we're going to get our peaches. And there's multiple ways you can cut peaches. If they are not the cling-free or clingless peaches, this is how I cut them, which is cut one side off and then just work the knife around the pit, just kind of contouring with it to get all of the peach off of it. Now these were cling-free peaches, so I was just kind of showing you here how I would do it. Because if you watch the peach lemonade video, those were not clingless peaches, and they were very difficult to cut. So this is how I cut one of the clingless peaches. I just put a slice down the middle until I hit the pit, and then I put my finger in it and kind of pry the fruit apart, and then the pit usually just pops right out. Sometimes it doesn't pry in half and you get like 3 pieces instead of 2, but this time it worked and we had 2 halves. And then I'm dicing this up into about 1/2-inch cubes so that they're small but they're not tiny, if that makes sense. And I'm cutting up 3 peaches. I only showed 2, but 3 peaches here to make this salsa. And then I have some cilantro that I just got out of the garden this morning, and I'm dicing that up, and it comes to about a tablespoon diced. You don't need too much for this recipe because this is a small recipe, but you do need cilantro to just really get that salsa flavor. To me, some people don't like cilantro. I do, so I think it's necessary for this recipe. So we're just going to stir this up a little bit, and then I have some lemon juice. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. You could also use lime juice. I just don't have any right now, but that would work just as well in this. And then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and about 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. You don't have to add the sugar. I think the salt is necessary though, but it's really depends on the flavor of the peaches, and my peaches weren't super sweet, so I added this little bit of sugar to just bring out the flavor a bit more, and it was so good. You can taste this and adjust the flavor how you need it to, but I thought it just needed that little bit of sugar to make it a little bit better. And that's all it is. It comes together super quickly. It's very easy to make. It's delicious. It's the perfect summer treat with the fresh peaches we're getting right now. And if you make this recipe, be sure to leave a comment and let us know. Or you can tag us on Facebook and Instagram at Rekindled Kitchen. And if you want to see more like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye.